Okay, let's get going. Oh no. There we go, I wanted to slam. Not fall out of the map. That's also maybe a good idea. Never mind. Okay, where's this demo? There it is. Goodbye. Dante might be super loud, so I might need to tune down the audio. Enemy speed boost. Would have wanted this at the first one. That would have been nice. I like it when my demolishers are quick. Goodbye, Nox. My god. See if we can juggle them together towards these XMI. Come on, guys. Come on. Goodbye. Our overguard gate back. Demo has arrived. Goodbye. It's that easy. Slam and win. Look, have you ever seen an acolyte get killed by status? It looks like that. Now you don't have to do anything, he just dies. 700 million? I'm not sure if I saw that correctly. And there's some funny numbers that you can hit. Violence doesn't want to cooperate now. As always, it's violence giving us the trouble. Please, please. Just die. I think I cannot put status on the ghosts. That sucks. I don't want to lose my stacks, please. I'm gonna die, it's over. Ah, this violence really needs to get killed, otherwise I'm gonna have trouble. Oh no, I didn't think of this. Didn't think this would be a problem. Hi, what's up, Arya? Yes, Sampotes is great, but not against these ghosts of the misery. I cannot proc any status on them, so I literally have no way of dealing with these guys. Maybe just full melee it and then hope for the best. My god, this is not ideal. Okay, okay, there's some damage. Where is he? Oh, there. I think we got rid of violence. It's just the angst left, which is good. Yeah, see, I cannot put any status on them. I'm kind of screwed. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Jeez, oh my. Get rid of this demolisher. Goodbye. Okay, well at least I armor stripped some of them before I died. I'm also not running Unairu, which is a big mistake. So we'll see how far we get in this run. I was sort of winging it anyway. You're using the Sampotes for the event. Yeah, Sampotes is really great, just in general. It's super flexible, which is why I wanted to make the video in the first place. There's just so many combinations that you can use it with. Yes, yes. We slam, and that's about it. It's compress as spam to trigger most of the status effects, and then cast Dark Verse, and then slam down. And that pretty much insta-kills everyone. Okay, no, that's a demolisher that we missed. All good. How's this? Man, hammers since the update with afflictions have become so good. It's crazy. The Magistar was really good to begin with, slamming it. And now it's even better with afflictions. Especially on Zephyr. Like the duplicating the damage with tornadoes just goes wild. Let's not fail our conduits this time, so I can actually showcase the build. If Dante is too loud, then let me know. I can tune down the audio a little bit. Thank you, man. Yeah, Wukong is such a great frame to speedrun missions with, especially spy missions. He's my go-to for spy missions. Okay, let's delete this acolyte. Whop. Okay, there's our guy. He's a bit quick, but that's fine. I hope. No, it's not fine. That one is kind of hard to defend because it's on a slope and the Sampotes doesn't go up slopes, so it kind of screwed me over there. Let's make sure we're nice and early with this one. That should be it. There we go. All we need is one conduit per round, and then we're good. Should be completely possible. May not get enough reactant. That's also fine. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get the reactant. It's okay. Hello. Goodbye. $1 million. Not too shabby. I'm not really at the point where I have to cast my fourth ability, really. Like, they all still die from all of the dots. This conduit, there we go. Okay, let's make sure we're nice and early. Could be it. The white conduit, here we go. Oh yeah, if you ever wanted to see Dante with a running animation, here you go. Apparently if you're holding probably energy cells and conduit keys, you actually get him running along the ground instead of floating like this. Wrong way. Don't mind me going the wrong way. Honestly, I have no idea. Like I said, I wasn't really prepared for this run to happen. Roar would have given me a lot more damage, you're right. Got this key off here. I was just kind of concerned with the energy, which is why I wanted to get Nourish on. Because the last time I did a relatively long disruption run, I found myself needing energy all the time on Dante. So I was like, maybe if I use Nourish, then energy should be fine. And then didn't really think about the compounding factor that I already had viral from the compressor. But it's fine. I'm also not using the optimal Sampotes build, I think. I think I chose the Toxin one. And the slash build for the Sampotes would probably have been better on Dante. Because it will scale with his Dark Verse. Yeah, no, I was running this earlier. This is from an alert that started earlier, but I just paused it in solo and then picked it up from around wave 10, I think. So I was going for a little bit to see if it was at all at least viable to one-shot some Demolishers, which it was, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna pause the game, do whatever I have to do, and then come back to it and live stream the rest of the run later. Hello, Mr. Demolisher. Goodbye, Mr. Demolisher, I think. Energy drain. I don't care. I have overguard. Haha. Loop all of these dudes together. Yeah. That works. Hey, Demolisher, where are you at? Probably the other side. It's not gonna show up here. Might as well plug this in. Yeah, exactly. If you're testing things out, it's always hard to keep track of what you have equipped. Where's this violence? There we go. Please die. Thank you. I hate violence with a passion. Kill 150 enemies with viral damage. Look at me. Closer to the 10 at Glaxion augment mod. I'm excited to pick that one up. Get a bunch of energy regen. Seems really strong. $36 million dot, I think. I saw right there. Jesus Christ. That's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. It is like energy generator, but I'm looking forward to it because it seems like I don't have the 10 at Glaxion yet. It just seems like a really powerful gun overall, and having that energy regen on top just makes it super easy to play with. It probably makes a lot of builds feel really, I don't know, like well-rounded. Like you don't have to think about anything. It's like using the turret, you don't have to think, you just shoot. Don't even really have to aim. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Glaxion also has sort of this target lock-on effect. Or if you just like shoot the beam, it just locks onto enemies. Would be good. On the to-do list to unlock. Oh god. What the hell happened there? He might have been frozen or something. Enemies are that's why I'm not running a cold mod on my compressor, because if you full freeze enemies, afflictions doesn't apply, which really sucks. Maximus Wave. It's okay. Wait until he's on the flat ground. There we go. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, last one. Should I activate it? Yeah, I can get the 2 reactants. We're fine. So many guys right here. We're fine. So it doesn't have a lock on, so that kind of sucks. But aiming isn't too hard, you know? Aiming is fine. Magnetic progenitor. Yeah, someone else was using heat yesterday when I asked. I'm still not sure what I'm going to settle on for progenitor. I might just get multiple Glaxions at some point, but... Magnetic seems good. I like proccing magnetic as a status effect. Like you only have to proc it as a status effect on your enemy, and then you just have some other kind of damage, deal with the overguard and with the shield, and then you still get the electricity proc, which scales with enemy levels, so... It's really interesting how the Jade Shadows update changed the meta towards more status, instead of just pure crit and multi-shot, like before. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you were doing status correctly before the Jade Shadows update, it was still really, really strong, but now it's just kind of bonkers with all the options you have. See if I can revive myself. No, I can't. We're fucked. GG. Lost my augmented stacks once more. I have to keep a better eye out for my buffs. Hi, nice to see you again, Aberon. How are you doing? Okay, and let's deal with this Demolisher first. Ah, with Garuda, how did it go? Did it work well? I didn't really test it myself that much. I just sort of figured out the interaction, which might be good, but didn't take it to level cap or anything. Let's look for this Demolisher. And then I'll just have a quick pause and read the chat. Works great. Okay, that's good to hear. Agree also with the new fortifier. I can comfortably run around 70 Exilizers. Loki with silence, that's just the ultimate shutdown build. If you have safeguard switch with silence on Loki, there's like no enemies that can do anything to you. You can run around in nullifier bubbles, Axamite don't exist for you, you know? That's such a good build as well. I've not really used Fortifier as much on my actual like damage weapons, like on a Latum or anything. But I have been using it on some quality of life weapons, like the Grimoire, whenever I run it. And it seems really good on there. Because the alternate fire is always electricity, so you stack up your overguard real quick. Oh no, I'm stuck in this spot again. There we go. Let me cast my overguard. There we go. Right here, and look at that. Yeah, me too. The crit Latum is actually really good. Okay, got lucky there. Don't know how they got through my overguard gate, but that's fine. Oh my god, it was, I see, it was the toxin, wasn't it? Must have been. I'm probably quite screwed right now, yep. Oh yeah, this is not looking too great. Ay. No! I should have come more prepared, honestly. What was I thinking? I don't have rolling guard on this build, so I cannot cleanse status effects for myself. That's such a big fucking stupid decision. Oh my god. Just knocks things. Ay. I guess I'll just avoid them like the plague. My god. We're not even halfway. So it's looking pretty dire, but you know, that's fine. Didn't really have any expectations. If this fails, I have another idea that I wanted to test out today, so let's switch to that afterwards. Main problem is just that I don't have the rolling guard to get rid of the status effect. Okay. anything toxin is just cheese. It's also why the infested level caps are relatively hard, because the toxin just shreds you towards the end. Okay, let's look for some guys that might have a key. Maybe this guy? Thank you. Gone. Was it from here? No. Where the hell did I come from? There? I guess so. The Masseter Prime. A weapon I have never really used. Look, more toxin, guys. More toxin. Go away. Thank you. I thought toxin wouldn't go through overguard, but apparently it does. Or I'm just not paying enough attention. Also very likely. Okay, let's kill the next demolisher in a different way. Let's see if we can build up a bunch of toxin stacks on him. Yeah, that's a good bonus as well. Okay, let's find this demo. There he is. Okay, so we get the status buff, then we do some compressor. Then we shoot the Phantasma. We get 2 of these. Compressor, Phantasma. Cost 66 million. Okay, yeah, well that's pretty good. Dante is crazy. Hyro. Yes, this is indeed the place you farm for Gauss. But at the moment it was, at least a couple of hours ago, it was a fissure. So I'm also doing relics. What's too late? No. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I do have a worm with negate, so it helps me at least sometimes to avoid the toxin. Actually pick these guys up to kill them. Wasn't there a key? No. Okay. Am I going to the barrel relay? You mean with the Tenocon? Probably. We'll probably be around. Get some primed mods, which I may not have. I think I have all of them, but maybe if I have missed some throughout the years, I can pick those up. Look at that damage, that status damage on an Acolyte. That's just ridiculous, man. They're status capped and yet they are instantly killed by the toxin and the slash. Did you guys get a digital ticket for TennoCon? Yeah, farming Gauss is quite a pain. I remember when I actually got all of the blueprints together finally, I didn't have some of the materials, which are all from like, it's all the rare mining materials from the open worlds. So even after I finally got all of the blueprints, I had to do all of the open world mining, which I just don't like. It's way too boring to me. Hi, One-Eyed Grendel. Great username, by the way, first off. You saw me on one of the YouTube shorts. Cool, nice. The YouTube shorts have been going quite crazy, the ones that I uploaded quite a while ago. I might do some more at some point. Some weird, quick interactions just to invoke some curiosity in people. Let's catch up with the chat real quick. Going to buy a lot of mod boosters. Yeah, look, last time Barrow had a mod booster, I bought a bunch of them. I saved up a ridiculous amount of ducats, and I got, I think, like 130 days mod drop booster. But I didn't farm up the ducats this time, so I will not have the mod drop booster going as crazy this time. There's no way I can get enough like prime junk off of people to do that, which is a shame. No tickets digitally. Oh yeah, no, you can watch it for free, but they are selling like this package, so you can get to Barrow and then you can buy anything that he has practically brought in all the recent years. So he has his whole inventory. And you got like this, the backpack thing. I don't know if I can link it, but it's one of the cosmetics that you also got. Another Masseter. I think our Grendel enjoyer in the chat might enjoy the Masseter. Maybe. But yeah, as you can see, the Warframe is going alright. The main problem is that I don't have rolling guard, so any toxin dots practically instantly kill me, which has happened a lot of times already. So I'm not entirely sure whether we will actually make level cap, but I'm giving it my best shot. It's definitely not the damage, that's for sure. The damage is there. It's me paying attention and me not maybe having rolling guard. I honestly have no idea what the Pack Hunters debuff thing even does. It's a mystery to me. Okay, so the demo is over there, that's fine. You can plop this in first. Got the status chance back. See if we can slow this guy down a little bit. Should be it. There we go. A nice 5 million. One sec. Would you say the $130 was worth it platinum wise? I don't know. I'm not a big guy on platinum. As you see, I have a lot from just trading, so if I buy stuff, it's usually just for the limited cosmetics and things like that. Sarin Prime, yeah, we're getting a free Sarin Prime, right? That's gonna be good. Ah, okay, I see. So it's not your Grendel name is not from Warframe. Cool. A monkey Triton build, Titron. Ooh. Oh, 130 days of boosters. I've been using them a lot. Like whenever I see a Void Cascade pop up, I made sure to try and run it at least, or get a group together. And it's also easier to get a group together if you're the one who has the booster, because people usually want to join you if you do have a mod booster. I might do a monkey Titron build at some point with afflictions and stuff like that. It's another nice brain dead one. I have a bunch of weird builds that are in the make, but I haven't really found the time to make a video on them. So I might do that soon. Oh no, it's another toxin guy. Okay, he's dead, we're good. Those are the ones I have to really watch out for. Other than that, I should be good. Pick this up. I'm really wondering what they're gonna announce at TennoCon, how they're gonna change the game. I also wonder how it's all going to tie into the actual game, like giving us items that we actually care about. Because I'm like relatively skeptical about them introducing this whole 1999 thing and it being a standalone sort of experience. And that doesn't carry over to the main game that we are playing. With like good loot and things like that. Oh my god, we're screwed. Oh, we're so screwed. One revive left. There's no way I'm gonna get this. There's no way. Should have come more prepared. Look at that, man. What is that damage? Where is it coming from? I'm getting damage, but I'm not... Oh, what the hell, man? I really have no idea. This may be it. Man, oh man, oh man. Can you let me go, please? Thank you. Halfway and have one revive left. I'm so screwed. What is the oil corner? Aha, yes. It's like a translation of my name, more or less. So it's sort of stuck with me. When I first made my online username, it's like from way back in the day. So there's not really any meaning to it or anything. It's not like I prefer oil and coal and fossil fuels. I'm not a big fossil fuel guy, but it's just because it was a funny English translation of my name. Sounds like something an American would be interested in. I better watch out, man. Before you know it, they're invading my private space for my oil. You never know. Where am I from? I'm from the Netherlands. Originally, but I have lived in the UK for the past 3 years now. Kaboom. And kaboom. Whenever the slam works, it feels so good to pull off. So much fun. Ah, India. Okay, cool. What part of India are you from? The north part. Okay, cool. So you're close to the Himalayas. I know some people IRL who are more from South India, where all of the tigers and the more like monsoon seasons and rainforests are. But I've been told the north of India is also very like sometimes like a desert. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. I'm stacking up Massacre Prime blueprints. I have no use for it. $45 in the summer, man. India is a crazy place. I really want to visit at some point. Just because of the people I know IRL have told so much about it. Okay, we can survive this. This is fine. I armor stripped some guys. Okay, nice. What do we say to the Master of Death? Not today. Whatever the quote is. What do we say to death? Not today, baby. Aww. That was not a lot of damage. I was expecting more. I guess I didn't have my bird. There we go. Okay, halfway there, almost. I think level cap is 43, so getting there, slowly but surely. Then I have bird and this one. Boom. Oh, I missed. Boom. Boom. There we go. Another key. Personal guide. That would be nice. Who knows? Ah, there we go. That's another good one. That's how we want all of them. Preferably. One slam and they're gone. Last key and I don't have to react in, so I might just drop this off here and then go back to where the enemies were. I'll plug it in. We need 2 more, that should be doable. One. Okay, well, this demolisher is coming. There we go. Okay, quick, quick, quick. Run, run, run. Boom. Not it. Try again. Man, those knocks are scaring me now. Never been this scared of knocks units. No, sorry. We have an acolyte coming in as well. Should be good. Let's see if we can get a nice combo on him. Spawns around here. Yeah. Boom. Goodbye. How to kill acolytes with status chance. What? Yes, that's correct. That particular DE employee is probably the same one who created this abomination of an Eximus unit. Goddamn laser. Jade Eximus, come on. It's not like they are super scary, like if you know what to do about them. Like just either straight up kill them or just shoot the laser like this. And they're not a huge problem, it's just annoying. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Can we survive? Can we kill these? Yes. Oh my god. Another close call. Okay. All good. Where's this key? Thank you. I remember when the laser just came out and they didn't like fix the damage or whatever, the damage just went insane. And we got the afflictions actually applying. Do a bit of this, and then a bit of this. And we have a key. Back hunters again. Oh, don't. There we go. I wonder about the Jade Eximus laser, how many people don't know that you can actually shoot the laser. Might be worth like a YouTube short or something. Even though people probably have already made those. Yeah, another good one. Oh, there we go. There's another one of our nemesis. The Nox. Okay, well, this angst is gonna die from the status. There we go. Thank you. Kablam. Okay, last key of the round, and then we're officially past halfway. This is gonna take a long ass time, but that's fine. It's all good. Oh wow, they're shooting at their own kind. No, I don't want toxin, thank you. Don't walk towards me like that. Nice. Oh, you're getting close to the energize. Good. Finally. Energize, the cheapest arcane in the market. No, I'm kidding. But the prices have significantly dropped. Oh, Mr. Nullifier, goodbye. Yeah, the prices should definitely go back up again. Definitely not to like the 2000 platinum anymore. I would probably suspect them to equalize it around 1000, That's what I'm suspecting. Because, well, the thing is they also did cap the amount of arcanes you could get this time. But I think people are slowly realizing that builds, even though I'm using Arcane Energize on this build at the moment, builds usually don't need Arcane Energize anymore to function. There's so many different ways you can supply energy in your build. So I think people are waking up to the fact that Energize was relatively overpriced. It's still a good arcane, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not worth the 2000 platinum it once was, and sometimes even more. Oh, we got 2. Oh man, this is a bit finicky for me. Just back it off real quick. Take it slow, one by one. Now we wait for the other one. There we go. I don't know what damage number I just saw, but it was in the hundreds of millions maybe, which is a bit scary to me. Was either 100,000 sort of like placed next to another 100,000, or it was millions. The buff's back up and running. It's gonna be a Nox, isn't it? No. Should be it. Okay, one more. Guess we get a key from one of these guys over here. Torment. Hello, Torment. And goodbye, Torment. Oh, he cleansed himself. Bugger. There you go. Two keys. Maybe I should do the... Nah, whatever. Could have picked one up in Operator, so I had one for the next round, but this is fine. Get this demo. Let's see if I missed anything in chat. Do you know that Mix can mind control the Jade Eximus? Yeah, I did see a video on it at some point. I saw someone like mind control an Eximus unit and then have it one-shot a Demolisher. I think it was one of Dystopia's videos. I might try out Nyx at some point. Someone was running a Nyx in a Void Cascade level cap that I was doing the other week. And Nyx had like a 25% damage done or something, which is quite crazy to me because people were bringing really good builds with high damage. And the survivability on Nyx is relatively good if you have a shield gate with psychic bolts. No. Okay, got some keys. Let's plug them in. I used to play Nyx a lot back in the day in the trials, because back then crowd control was key. So Nyx with Chaos was just easy mode because all of the enemies would be attacking each other. And you pair that with some slow effects like from Nova, and you could just easily breeze through all of the puzzles that they wanted you to do. Okay, back to the other side of the map. Health drain. Maybe that was what I had before when I saw my health diminish and I was like, what's going on? But it should be stopped by, yeah, Overguard. So I don't know. Key, please. Thank you. Misery, okay. Oh no, we're gonna have the same problem where he's gonna spawn his duplicates and then I can't kill them because they're not prone to status damage. Oh, this is gonna be a bad time. Oh, this is gonna be a real bad time. Okay, just heavy slam it. Just heavy slam it. Okay, I think we got it. Oof. That didn't do much. That's better. I don't know if there's other older Warframes which I could maybe revisit with like a weird interaction or something. At the moment I'm working on something for Vauban, which should be good. For demo, please come up where it's flat so I can do this to you. Okay, well that, yep. Waiting for that toxin cloud to go away, and then I'll go get my key. There we go. Oof. There's a key there? What? Wait, what? You cannot even go down there. Oh my god, don't be like this. Thank you. Okay, so now I have to get a second yellow key, I guess, because this thing is not going to be picked up by me. You don't see anyone running Nova. Yeah, I guess Nova's quite niche nowadays compared to what she used to be. People still use her a lot for the speed Nova, for farming and things. I do have an interesting Nova build on the channel with the antimatter drop. With something I've discovered myself and apparently wasn't known, so that's cool. Even Trinity, my guy, those are exactly the two warframes I have guides for, back to back. They're both still okay, just that people don't really play them anymore. Trinity can be quite funny with the energy vampire scaling, because it's true damage. And antimatter droplet only got better with this update because radiation, even though radiation damage isn't that great, all of the armor is just less, so all of your abilities will hit harder, including antimatter drop. Yeah, you should check them out. They're relatively long. The Nova video is definitely worth the watch to actually like know what's going on with charging the droplet, because it's a quite an interesting interaction. But the Trinity is, for Trinity, it's just one of those builds where it's pretty much the only build that you can really use on her. It's the energy vampire spam build, or how I did it was just make her sort of this weapons platform, because you have really good survivability with Link and Blessing stacking all on top of each other. She's quite good in survival missions if you are staying under like 2 or 3 hours, as long as you don't push the levels too crazy. The moment you go level cap, you're pretty much drawn to the one energy vampire build. But she was really good with the Inodem. And then with Link armor stripping targets. Because with the rework on how armor stripping now works, whenever Link is connected to an enemy, armor gets stripped. But then afterwards the armor stays stripped, I believe. Which has been a huge benefit for Link. A 4-second roar. Yeah, you can also use Marked for Death, which is what I did and most other people did whenever they made Trinity builds like that. I might die here. I don't know how I died in the first place. Why do you need to heal back up? Come on. Come on, 1 kill. It's over. It's over. Guys, it's over. This was the last revive. So I think I'm gonna extract and at least keep the rewards. The biggest letdown of the century. Should have come more prepared with some more survivability. at least something to cleanse status off me, because that's really what killed me. Oh well. Still got some decent loot. It wasn't all too bad. Like, the damage of this build will scale to level cap. It's just a matter of trying to stay alive. Which, honestly, on Dante isn't as much of a problem, as long as you can cleanse goddamn toxin effects. Don't know what I should drop. Really the auger reach. I might drop Streamline, because with Arcane Energize and Nourish I had a lot of energy anyway. I was practically max energy all the time. So it would be like this. Also maybe replace Precision Intensifier for something else. Oh well, that was the Dante build at least. This was for the Phantasma. This was the Compressor. And this one was the Sampotes for the Toxin. But I would probably rather use this instead. And then with the Grenier mod. Cool, so let's see what kind of other things are up. It's indeed Jover. We're done, we're cooked. Oh, there's a Cascade. Could do Cascade. Don't know what kind of build I want to level cap with. I might try out Octavia again, because I didn't play her since the update. Just to see if she still feels nice to play. For this one I played single player, yeah, but no, not necessarily. Whenever I do Void Cascades, I try to get a group of people together from Recruit or wherever. Wait, let's see if there's any other, if there's a survival. There is indeed a survival, so I could test out the Vauban build. I think I'd rather do that over Void Cascade. Because I did a Void Cascade run yesterday. Okay, so then let's get this Vauban going. See if I wanted to change anything. Vigorous swap, Nourish, Combat Discipline, Avenger. I think this was it. Vigorous Kubro, and then hope for the best. Okay, let's go. We can upgrade some more relics. I don't know what kind of parts I want. I was going for Garuda parts. Gara, sure. Get all these relics upgraded. This one. There we go. Let's go. Boop.
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths. Die with your victory.
I may or may not honor them.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
This, there we go. Where's the overdriver? There we go. Okay. And now we sort of chill. Maybe here. And then we hope our Kubro makes us invisible again. He's down. Please make me invisible. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Well, this is all we will do now. And then we swap some weapons. And then we hope the kill rate is high enough. Which at the moment it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Do I think they will change something about Caliban or Oberon this StenoCon? I don't know, they might address it in one of the panels, because people have been quite outspoken against like Oberon and Caliban being so outdated. So maybe they will address it, but I don't really expect them to change anything anytime soon. All you could see was green over there. And this damage might not be it.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and take a look inside.
It's working though. Somewhat. I'm not sure if the range is hurting me because I went negative range, but it shouldn't affect the flechette orb. I don't think. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting the amount of kills that I need to keep this up. I might quickly leave and then go for higher range again. Yeah, I probably need to range. I can explain, yeah. I'm also contemplating whether I should get a different companion, because the Eurus is cool and all. Like, you can go invisible like this, which is funny, but the moment you want to actually do something like attack, you go back to not being invisible. Which is a problem, because when acolytes spawn you need to deal with them somehow. Especially if it's a violence. RIP. Okay, so this didn't really work. So let's change some stuff around. My best looking fashion frame. It's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. I think my Nova might be the best looking. Or possibly the Wisp that I have. I have this Nova. And then this is the Wisp I have. Wait, that's not the look I want. Yeah, this one. I think either of those two I like the most. Back to the train guy. Okay, so the range, negative range is real bad. So that's not it. Not sure about combat discipline. Once I have... If I don't equip the Uras, then combat discipline will screw me. Guard is fine. Bigger swap we need to buff the damage. Efficiency is okay. I'm covering the assets on the Wisp. You cannot see her asset, I see. The Nova Ephemera, no, the Nova Ephemera is from it's the Purified Bloom Ephemera. I think it's from the store for Platinum, but I'm not sure if you can get it. Let's see. No, it might be a limited time thing. I think it was one of the spring bundles or something. It had a Saren thing with it. Yeah, it's not there anymore. It's called the Purified Bloom Ephemera. Intensify is fine. We just need some extra range. I'm not a big fan of overextended, but it might have to be it. Then I might just go back to shield gate. So go brief respite. Guard is somewhat needed. That's indeed what the audience wants. I just want my Wisp to look good. Okay, so no Avenger. I guess I was running Steadfast before. Okay, let's go back to this. See if it's any better. And then I might just go back to catalyzing shields. How much does this cost? 38 plus 150. 70 something, right? Yeah, this should be enough. Okay. So this should be it. And then I guess I'm going back to the Panzer as well. For the viral. Even though I have Nourish, so we don't really need to apply viral that way. What's another good option? Nautilus? Nautilus will draw them towards my frame, which is not really what I want. Could be okay because I'm not running rolling guards. But I can also just watch out for status effects because it's not really high intensity gameplay. So I can always switch into operator to get rid of any status. I might just keep the Uras. The Uras Kubro. Okay, let's go back. Try again. This time let's find a room as well to sit in instead of that open space. I think if we're in a room and it's a choke point, it should be better. One of those longer rooms. Get some energy. Okay, now the idea is to shoot the Mutalist Quanta bubble over the Flechette orb. Oh, look at that. We're spawning right in the room that I wanted. With the best thing next to it. Can you please make me invisible? That would be great. No. You're gonna die on me? That's fine. Thank you, Stella, for dying on me. I'm almost dead as well. Okay, here we go. Now it begins. Now the vortex begins. And we swap some weapons and things should start dying. My music isn't playing. Ooh, thank you for pointing that out. Let me have a look. That was not what I wanted. There we go. Thank you for notifying me on that. Aha. Aha, insta-kill. That's what I like to see. That's pretty good. 2 million, let's go. Let's begin. Do kaboom, do kaboom. Yeah! This is such a good camp spot as well. This is great. Mecha. Mecha hounds. Yeah, possibly. I don't really have that many hounds yet. I don't think I have the right hound for it, so I need to do some more Sisters of Parvos. I think I have the hound that steals Overguard or something. God. So the quick explanation, more or less, of what's going on is that Flechette Orb has projectiles that it shoots out. And whenever projectiles go through the Mutualist Quanta Orb, I have the augment on there called Bursting Mass. And what Bursting Mass will do is it will take the damage that passes through the orb and then deal it as toxin damage, and it will stack up to infinity basically. So it's based on how much damage you put through the Mutalist Quanta Orb, but because the Flechette Orb scales with enemy level as well as Vigorous Swap, you can get the Mutualist Quanta Bubble to do some insane damage. So all you do is like shoot a Quanta Bubble into your Flechette Orbs and then wait until it deals a bunch of damage, and then it explodes and then instantly kills everything. Like that. It's super silly, right? It took me a long time to like find all the pieces and fit them together. And this is a really good camping spot because there's like nothing spawning behind you. It's all there. And this is one of the big drawbacks is nullifiers will screw up your day completely because they take away the Bastille, like the Vortex orbs. When you have an Octavia, that doesn't really happen. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this over an Octavia. It's just some weird interaction that's going on. I don't know. The way I came up with this was just like by reading a bunch of the wiki and wanting to do something with Vauban. So I was going through all of his skills and I was like, okay, well, what can I work with? And then scrolling through the wiki and seeing how stuff sort of fits together, I was like, oh, I can do this and this and this and this, and ended up here basically. It's not completely my own idea as well, because it's well known that Flechette Orb scales with enemy level, and it can really easily get you to level cap. But I didn't see it paired with the Mutualist Quanta before. I don't know what those damage numbers were, but they looked insane to me. Another thing that I would really want is a Riven on my Quanta with flight speed or like projectile speed, because it allows you to shoot the bubble farther, so you don't have to be as close to all of your stuff. And that's why I brought the Magistar to deal with acolytes like that. The problem is that with the Euroscrew, bro, it doesn't really do too much now, because whenever I shoot the Quanta bubble, it makes my invisibility go away. Like that. Would Archon continuity work? No, I don't think so, because the toxin damage is coming from the Quanta bubble and not from my ability. Archon stretch might work, because what happens is that when projectiles pass through the Quanta bubble, they gain electricity damage. So that could possibly be a thing, that if it deals electricity via the Quanta bubble, it gives me the Archon stretch to regen. I could try that out. Oh yeah, I could do Diriga. It's a good idea. It gives me a better companion as well. I can do like a Verglass as well, because I'm grouping up enemies, so I could do something like a Blast Verglass to deal some sick damage. Don't know what's going on here. Let's throw a bubble towards it, see if we can kill them. They're not coming towards here. Let's draw them in. No. Yeah, did you see that electricity damage? I wonder whether that would proc Arcane Stretch or Archon Stretch. Yeah, holster amp works as well. I only have Vigorous Swap at the moment, because I wanted something to shield gate with, so I had to run Brief Respite. But this feels pretty good, just standing here and seeing stuff die. It's like, I've been calling this the dollar store Octavia build as well. Yeesh. Hello, Misery. It's also quite funny to do this to Acolytes, where your flechette orb just kills them. I have no clue what it does, if I'm honest. I guess it shows a little heart popping up on the chat. It's more of a nuisance, if I'm honest. It sort of obscures the chat. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should change my energy color next time. It's like I'm staring at the sun. Do you guys like being blind? Oh my god. $34 million. Did you see that? Holy crap. Damn. The funny thing is Flechette Orb also gets damage increase from Total Eclipse. 32 million. We're going crazy now. Oops, that was a vector pad. So having a teammate with Total Eclipse would be really funny. Because it's a multiplicative bonus. Look at this man break dancing right there. I think some dudes got overguard right now. Because they're not being drawn here. Oh my god. Okay, well, I didn't know the invisibility would stay from the Euros in a nullify bubble. That's good to know. Okay, time for the big damage here. Don't know if the kill rate is high enough still. Or they're not running towards me enough, so maybe I should stand back a little bit. And throw stuff from here. But see, this is the problem with the Quanta. You have to get close to actually shoot it over the Flechette Orb so the interaction works. Which is why I wanted the extra projectile speed. So then you can stand here and shoot. 1.7 million. I don't know if that was the electricity from the Glimmer. It's kind of crazy. Hello, Mania. Goodbye, Mania. Wow. Wow. Okay. Just shredded that acolyte. Ooh, a Gara blueprint. That's a good one. Okay, I might extract. Let's try out the Diriga with Archon Stretch and see how that works. Yeah. Let's see.
Extraction is ready.
Cool. Made it. Let's change the build a bit. Ah, Quanta is max rank, finally. I think I wanted to put another mod on here. Let's also put down the energy color, make it black so we don't see stuff. That's better. Improve the visibility a bit. Okay, so we have some different options. This is the only hound I have at the moment, which is the Overguard Steel thing. Here again. All of the electro mods. Stages Bond. I get Verglass. I don't think I want the cold on here with Shivering because it will just slow down the guys getting to me. So let's take the cold off if we can. I guess we can't because it's a Verglass, so we have to make it blast corrosive, which is okay. There we go, blast corrosive. Rest is fine, whatever. This will proc electricity, so we go back to Vauban and then we put on Archon Stretch. Instead of overextended, could be. I don't have the right Forma slot for it. But I'm not really using this extra depolarity on any build, so I can might as well just replace it with a minus. Cool, okay, let's try this out instead. It's not like we had many energy issues, but maybe this combination works a little bit better because we weren't really using the URS effect to its maximum potential. So yeah, this is the Bursting Mass mod that deals the crazy damage. 200% of the accumulated damage goes through and then it deals it in a 15-meter radius. I guess I could put some reload mods on here. Because I think the only thing that buffs this explosion is the Bane, and I'm not sure about the Elementalist mod. The Primed Firestorm also doesn't increase the range, but it increases the range of the base explosion thing. And then multi-shot, you would rather have a multi-shot of exactly 3, I think, because it will mean that you stack 3 orbs into each other, If you go over 3 multi-shot, one of them disappears or something. There's a weird interaction there. So if I was looking for a Riven, it would probably be projectile speed and multi-shot to get to exactly 3. Aerial Ace, haha. Status duration. That might be a good one. Because I don't know if it also applies a toxin status effect. If it does, then that's insane. Tactical reload might also be good. I'm gonna use that. Okay. See if the mission is still there, whether we can test. Yes. Okay, so this is gonna be the final test, and then I'm probably gonna call it quits for the stream today.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the
Just want to hack it. I don't want to do crazy parkour on it. Thank you. Okay, let's find a good room, probably around here. Yes. Here we go again. Ah. Okay, less of an optimal room. How are we gonna do this? Maybe something like this. Might have to keep looking for a room because this is not gonna be it. Because this is also closed off, so I don't really have a place to stand. Although, that seems pretty good. Maybe I can just camp behind here. Thank you, Raoul. Have a good night, man. Hope to see you again soon. You're back. What did I change? I went with your idea of the Deriga Archon stretch. But we don't really have such a good room as last time, so it's gonna be a scuffed test, more or less. Maybe I should just keep looking throughout the map, see if we can find a good room. Let's go. Let's have a look. Maybe here somewhere, maybe in this little thing? Possibly, I don't know if they track her real quick. Might be able to work if the enemies come here quick enough. For real. Oh, this seems really good, this location. My god, okay. Look at that. Yeah, no, this goes pretty hard. Get the viral on there. Get the bubble in. My Jesus. Hell yeah. Am I going to attempt level cap with this? I don't know. I could if I had the time for it. But I don't really at the moment. It's not impossible, as you see. Like, the damage is insane. 32 million with the Mutualist bubble. Like 1 million there, even though it didn't really charge that much. It's quite crazy. Maybe I should... Because the survivability is a bit scary at the moment. I'm sort of relying on secondary fortifier to keep me alive. What I could do is do something really simple called... Shit. Come on. No? Okay. It's called throwing a Volt Spectre. Yes, yes. And then we hope it puts up a shield. Do the shield thing. Yeah. There we go. Now we can just stand behind the shield and take no damage. And this is the only problem, is that we will have to pass through the shield to get to the orb. I don't know if this will deal damage. No, not really. So we have to go there and then go back. But that's fine. Spectres are amazing. They can make your life so much easier. Especially Dante Spectres are insanely good. If you ever struggle with survivability, or if you don't have Prime Sure-Footed, just use a Dante Spectre and you're pretty much good to go. This seems to be going quite well. See how quickly Malice gets eaten up. Not too good. Not too great. Could be better. There we go. I like this. I like this setup. Volt shield, please. Volt, what are you doing? This is not what I hired you for, come on. You should be throwing shields around. Not standing there. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Good job, you finally understood. Okay, this seems to work really well. Definitely keeping up the life support, so that's good. So I guess it's just really reliant on finding the right place to camp. Not really keeping track of the damage, but I think sometimes it goes absolutely crazy. $11 million. This is pretty much the alternate fire build. That's what it boils down to. I have no idea what those numbers were. Too many. Too many to see what was going on. I've not put out any Cedo builds yet at the moment. I might look into doing some at some point. Revenger. Energy is definitely not a problem.
Extraction is ready.
Seems like survival capsules or life support is at the moment. See if there's some here. Yeah. Maybe I need to use Magus anomaly a little bit more to draw enemies in. There we go. We're RIP. Okay, so there's still a problem with kill rate at some point, where I cannot keep up the life support. So it still needs higher damage or more enemy clustering or something. So we're not there yet. There's still some improvements to be made. Oh, I got teleported. Thank you. Thank you for teleporting me all the way back. Cool. Yeah, I'll work on this build a little bit outside of streams, I think. See if I can improve it, or at least make it so that we're not running out of life support. Some of the comments. What about secondary that throws a disc? Throw the disc at the orb with secondary fortifier. Yeah, the Azima. I could do the Azima as well, just to increase the damage even more, because that also shoots projectiles. I could do something like that. The reason why I was using the Grimoire instead is because of the duration buff that I got, so it means casting less abilities. How do I do so much damage? It's a very complicated interaction going on with Flechette Orb from Vauban and the Mutualist Quanta Orb that increases your damage as well as your crit chance and crit damage. What is the best Warframe in my opinion, and weapons? I don't know, all Warframes are good in their own ways. Usually there are specific niches for each Warframe. I don't really use one Warframe for the entire game. Usually I use Warframes for specific tasks. So if I'm doing, I don't know, relic runs with like quick exterminate missions on basic star chart, I use Titania with Thermal Sunder, Subsumed, or Dark Verse. When I'm doing general missions, I usually use Nezha because Nezha has a really good amount of damage just built in the kit with Reaping Chakram and stuff like that. In terms of weapons, I don't know, it really is whatever suits your style. If you want easy to use weapons, I would say the Torrid and the Dual Toxicist. Those are both really easy to use and they deal a really high amount of damage. So those are the go-tos. And that's also why they're meta, but there's a bunch of different weapons that if you build them correctly can deal a lot of damage and be really good. The thing is that when you want to make a weapon good, you have to know what kind of interactions you need to invest into to make the weapon stand out. So it really differs per weapon, but all weapons can be used and can be used very effectively. Anyhow, I think that's going to be it for the stream today. So anyone who joined, thank you for joining. I will work on this interesting, weird interaction Vauban build on my own and probably put out a video once it's ready. So thank you also for all of the suggestions, and a bit of a shame that the Dante level cap didn't go as planned, but that's on me with not preparing well enough, I guess. Okay, so thank you guys for checking out the stream, and I hope you all have a very good day, and I will see you around very soon, and stay tuned for any new videos coming out as well very soon. See ya.